This package is a print-on-demand 6x9 size RPG produced by Andrew Peregrine through a recent Kickstarter. This is Cabal. And I really enjoyed this Kickstarter. He announced at the beginning that he was just, doing it as an experiment to see how Kickstarter works, and he included us, it was very transparent. All the updates had real details in them, and if you were interested in seeing the pre-production version of the game, there were backer levels where that was possible. And as each stage was completed, we got an update on how it was completed and who was involved and what stage of things were fun. So all the positive sides of Kickstarter were fully represented in this. And it was finished essentially on time. PDFs went out. I got really excited by reading through the PDF. This is a clever game that I'll be able to make use of in a variety of different contexts beyond simply playing the game. So I always like it when that happens. And I really liked the nature of how the book was put together, like contact information for the artists and credit where credit is due and all those things. I'll show you that in a minute. Now, the way that the Kickstarter was run was that we would get PDFs, and those who wanted could back at a level where they would get an at-cost coupon for printing the book, and that's what this is, and I like to do that. Now, those coupons went out, and before any of us could get them, so we've used them, we've ordered them, the books are being printed and or being shipped. We get this terribly, panic-stricken message saying, "Don't print them," because an error had been found. Now, of course, a lot of people didn't get around to printing them, but some people, like myself, had. Now, this is where you really get to, test someone's mettle. What is the producer going to do? Well, they have been working to produce a solution, and multiple solutions have been presented. The PDF, of course, was updated right away, and the notifications went out. So we've got the rules as intended. But for the print copy, what can be done? Well, coupons will again be issued for an at-cost copy later on when the print files are ready and have been approved and so on. And that's extraordinary. But also, a print file will be sent out to us so that we can modify these books with, a label to stick it over the offending error section. And I think that's a nice touch as well. So from start to finish, even though there was this problem, from start to finish, this has been a Kickstarter that people should take note of. Not just because of the very cool game. I'm going to show you when I open the box. So this one was printed in Europe, so it comes in this standard pack, which I have grown to like. I'm going to turn the camera off while I wrestle with it. Maybe I won't. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Oh, the glue is pretty firm down here at the end, but we're almost through. Can we make it? Yes, we can. That's how amazing we are in our opening skills with just one hand. Now, what are the odds that the spine is upside down like they're always upside down? Well, this is the first one that was right side up. How about that? Good job. Cabal. It's just a small little book, but it's packed with ideas. This is has a fantastic cover on it, which the glare is making difficult for you to see. Cabal. We have this urban hell rising up out of this skull, which knows something that you and I don't know. And it's called an RPG of corporate conflict. Now, what does that even mean? Well, the play group will be running characters in play, but what they're really doing is representing the board of one of those terrible companies that you might encounter in Shadowrun or something. You have an agenda. You control a powerful organization. And I like this flexibility. It might be a company, a conspiracy, a cult, or what have you. But you as the players, you decide what it is that you're going to do with the company. And then if there are specific things that need to be done, such as pushing an indigenous population off land, or destroying evidence of an ancient burial site, or raiding another company, or doing industrial espionage or whatever, then you will take on the role of those characters. So it's troop style play, like dialed up to 11. I really find that to be interesting. Here is the company logo for Andrew Peregrine's company, I imagine. So let's take a look inside Cabal. All right. The art's pretty good, I think. Black and white. It would have been interesting to be able to see the book in color. I don't know if that was even an option. I don't remember. But so we have lots of clear credit, which I think is fantastic. All right. And that continues. All right. Here are all the different backers. I'm in here somewhere. All right. Then this is just contact information for all the people who were involved. Right, so if you see the game and you like what you see, you can keep things going and connect with people. I think this should be done more often. You can find it in Ron Edwards' work, and you can find it in here. You can find it in early Chaosium stuff, but it's not as prevalent as it should be. So this is the game. Right. So the introduction, how to create your Cabal, looking at the attributes, skills, employees, the teams, combat and conflict, running the game, and then a whole boatload of example Cabals, followed up by mission suggestions and the afterword from the author. So what does the book actually look like? Well, it's quite simple, right? Good quality pages, clean white text, reasonable size. It's pretty easy to read. Not too small, not too large. Right. Reasonable amount of art, and the layout is, it's standardized, so moving through the book is pretty easy. And that's it. I'll definitely be talking more about Cabal in upcoming videos, mostly for the RPG learning group, and how it turns some older ideas into new ideas for a new game, done well with class.